Why you need community to win at crypto. Here it is. This is it, guys. Can I do crypto by myself, by yourself? My name is Gomes, and I've been in the industry for almost a decade. If you want to know if you can do crypto by yourself, make sure you check out this video until the end, and I'll show you what community is all about. To answer this question, can you do crypto by yourself? I mean, you know, what's the point of being a human, right? Being a human is about connection. It's about finding communities, about finding common information, or finding a common goal. That's the point of community, is finding a common goal that we can all work towards. That's really what it's all about. I would say that the crypto community, right, the industry itself came together because of a cause, because of a reason. When they realized that the banking industry was going to be kaput, they came together and said, "Hey guys, we need to create something. We need to put something together so that we're all, not a part of that system and in control of our own finances." Back to the community. So community is super important because in the space today, it is the driving force behind the project. They're essential to the survival of the project. I've been a part of several projects that did everything right, had all the other variables. They had the technology, the financial structure, the tokenomics, the legal stuff in good order, and even the marketing, amazing name. And they failed to do the community right. And so community is essential to the survival of the project. It really, if the project thrives or not, will solely be based on how well the community communicate with each other, how well the leadership of the project communicates with the community, and vice versa, and if they're even listening to the community. You know, they can be very transparent and open and communicative, and the community suggests something, and they go, "Nah, we're going to do it this way." Well, that can also be a failure point, because true decentralization, true sovereignty, if you really want to go down that road, you have to break down the flow of energy upwards, the structure, the pyramid structure. We have to start looking at this as toroidal fields. Y'all know what a toroidal field is? If you look at a magnet, when you if you have a special camera, or you can put some metal dust around the magnet, it creates a natural toroidal field. And in my opinion, a true crypto project, a project that is truly sovereign, will create a flow of energy back into itself, creating a toroidal field of energy to where the community is sustaining itself. So if the project leadership is not taking the community's feedback into account when they're building the project, that's a failure point. You can cut that one out. One of the things that is easy to fall into, this is a trap in my opinion, is the lone wolf paradigm. Right? We've all been born into this society where you gotta do it on your own, bro. Yeah, we all have problems. We all have issues. We all gotta pay our bills. What are you doing? And it's just like really disconnected way of building community, right? You're on your own. Man, I've had people be scammed over and over with people using my face, because you have this demand of community, and you have these people like trying to scam people through that trust. We don't have to be alone in this anymore. We don't have to go down those roads where you got to kind of do it yourself. We can start to rely on each other, especially when we all have a common, at least a common, one specific common goal. When you have one specific common goal, regardless of everything else, you can disagree. You can agree to disagree all day, right? But regardless of everything else, if you have one specific goal that you all can agree on, then that's the thing, right? That's the thing that we all meet together and start to work towards. And that's what I love about crypto. Crypto is really facilitating us being able to let go of doing it by ourselves, like the lone wolf, and taking in the wolf pack, right? The wolf pack, where we can lean on each other's skill sets instead of how much money you have. That's the future I want. That's the community. That's the crypto community that I want. So next step in community building is building trust through these blockchain systems. Once we can find each other and find the commonality and the common goal, then we can use these systems, these blockchain systems, to then build the trust in that community. I call these trustless systems. Trustless systems exist because we've put all the anxiety, all the divisiveness, all the tension into the protocol. We said, here you go. You can take on that responsibility, and I can breathe and have fun with my friends making money online. That's crypto. Community building, community growth, to where it becomes a toroidal field of energy coming back into itself, feeding itself perpetually. So we're in a time of information overload, okay? We have a massive amount of information that's being transacted in the world right now. And it's so confusing. It's actually, in my opinion, confusing on purpose. It has to be confusing because with great confusion and chaos, you can control. It's easier to control a population that is in a constant state of fear, anxiety, and chaos, and uncertainty and doubt. So it's impossible for us to individually take in all that information and process it. So we have to. It's not even like a choice now. We have to step into communities. We have to be able to rely on each other to take on little bits and pieces of the entirety of this reality so that we can start to look at and see that bigger picture. We can't see the bigger picture by ourselves. We only have one filter that we were born into. So we must be able to rely on one another's perspectives and the different pieces of the puzzle. So to summarize this, okay, so that we're all on the same page and we understand fully what it means to have community, not just in crypto, but in general. To summarize this, community is one of 5 key variables, okay, 5 important variables for crypto that will make or break that project. That's the first thing. And if you want to be a part of a project that really resonates with you and you want it to last, if the community is not strong, if it's not communicative, if the community isn't providing feedback to the project, that's probably not going to be a project that will last. Maybe in the short term, because there's a lot of greed involved in crypto and the trading aspect of projects is very high still, trading, but we're trying to step away from that. Remember, we're trying to step away from the old, divisive, toxic capitalism into let's make money online with my friends. And so we have to start creating those communities now. And this is the time. It's now more than ever for us to find each other, use the tools that they've created, social media platforms, everything, connect with each other, and then start using crypto to create our own systems and our own communities and our own localized blockchain-based organizations. That's the best way. That's the way. That is the way. Yes, if you really want to have a great experience, and it will make or break your experience in crypto, allow yourself to not only immerse into a community, but communicate. Be a part of it. Allow any question to come up. Crypto is not just about how well you know and like, oh, you have the best NFT, you know a lot about crypto, you're good. No, it's about asking questions. How can you learn without asking questions? And so the majority of the space, in my opinion, is very open to that. They're very open to questions. What they're not open to is divisiveness. And divisiveness can show up in many ways. So just be aware of the intention or what the emotion that you're bringing into the space, because that will make or break your ability to get into a community in the first place. Okay? There's a lot of separation happening, unfortunately, when it comes to mindset and way of being for people that don't want to take responsibility or ownership of their stuff, and those that do, and those that like, nah, man, I'm good. I don't want anybody. I don't want a daddy government. I want to govern myself. I want to be autonomous, bodily autonomy. And the path forward to that goal is community. So if you want to learn more about crypto, learn more about communities, learn more about DAOs, NFTs, all the different layers of blockchain that exist, make sure you smash that subscribe button down on the YouTube video here. Follow me on Instagram, follow me on Twitter, follow me on TikTok, follow me on all the social media platforms. You will not regret it, I can assure you. And make sure you check out my website, ottogomes.live. And always remember to gamify your abundance. Love you guys.